Hi guys, you're here with Lulu Mystique. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I hope everybody is doing okay. I'm going to go straight into this reading because the energy is lit already. I'm a bit calmer than my last reading. I was buzzing on just like vibes, just feeling good, okay? So I'm a bit calmer today. But the first card that has come out for you guys is we've got love, okay? We've got the Pleiades Star Angel followed by discernment, focused receptivity, innovative and manifestation. And if you see the cards that I've got on this table right now, everything is just full of glitter and orbs and so much goodness. And I'm seeing that you are being redefined by the Most High. Okay, it's like you've been through the trenches. Okay, we know that saying of takes pressure to create diamonds. You've been through the trenches, and right now it's like your ancestors, your spirit guides, the Most High is literally buffering you up, polishing you for you to now be able to stand out and shine. All right. I'm also seeing a lot of abundance, money coming in, something to do with money. Okay. And okay, for some of you, you need to stay very focused on what you are trying to bring to life is what I'm hearing. Okay. There's something that is going to be given to you, whether it's through dream or, just, the light bulb moment when, oh, I could do this, right? This is the energy that I'm getting, but there's something very special in what you're doing. That is, it's like a course correction, not just for you, but it also feels like for the whole of humanity. Okay, we've got the crown portal here. So I'm also hearing soul retrieval or past life regression for some of you. Some of you may need just that extra assistance in understanding the path that you've chosen, or to make sense of the downloads that you're getting, whether it's like past lives that you've had. Okay, there's something in this. It's a. Let's slow down, Spirit, please. Yeah. There's something coming to you. So when we speak on manifestation, this is what I'm hearing, okay? As we're speaking about manifestation or, wealth and abundance, a lot of people just think that, again, praying and meditating is a way to bring that in. Now, that can help you to elevate your energy, your frequency, but there's something within your bloodline that needs to be passed on to you, and this is what you are in the process of doing, especially with the crown portal here. And on this card it says divinity, unity and separation. So the separation that you may also be feeling is that you are now leaving the old version of you behind. Okay, and I mean, when I say leave that old version of you behind, it's probably that kind of survival mode element of you, the fight or flight in you. Okay, there's this calmness, this very beautiful calmness that's coming in for you, okay? And at the same time, you're reflecting on your self-love, your identity and your acceptance. And the Most High, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors are helping you to understand who you really are at your core. The messages or whatever's supposed to be passed down to you through your bloodline, it's an inspirational creation. So it's alchemy, magic, and again, innovation is happening. So there's something that you may need to look at. I don't know, this is really kind of focused on more of a work kind of setting is what I'm feeling. You need to have passion and love for what you're doing, okay? And if the pressure is getting too much where you are no longer finding love and passion, even though this is like your bread and butter, just take a time out. I'm hearing you may need to strategize again to see how things are working for you, because whatever you are working on in a creative sense is going to give you a liberation, power, victory, and attainment. And this is so part of your destiny, purpose, passion, and service, okay? And by following what you are supposed to be doing, you're going to start to experience emotional freedom as well as financial freedom. Okay, but I'm also hearing, again, be easy on yourself, forgive yourself. I'm also hearing you are the tree of life for those around you. There's something very special about your energy, your essence, okay? Redemption, renew, and reprieve. So sometimes you may feel that, again, an energy that's coming in is sometimes in order. And again, it feels like it's a an extension of a little bit of yesterday's read. In order for people to move on, sometimes they have to revisit you, whether it's in spirit or in the physical realm, in order to initiate forgiveness. And sometimes, even though those words may never be said, you will feel it in an energetic shift, okay? And you will notice that shift, because especially if it's family or friends, like, you can love them from afar. Again, you're using your discernment now. You understand how people can work. So you can forgive and move on. Forgive, but don't forget. Okay, which is making you a lot more sharper mentally when it comes to people. It's giving you foresight. Okay, so you know how to handle certain situations when they do arise. Okay, and now that you are solely focused on yourself and really making things happen for you. Okay, again, this majestic, I'm hearing like the black cat energies coming through as well, where you are moving very calmly, but very powerfully. Every step. I'm also seeing like Black Panther energy. If you see the way how these bigger cats move majestically in their stride. I'm also hearing this message. If you know that you are a lion, lioness, you don't run with dogs. You need to know that your ranking is a lot higher than where you may even, presume you are. But just walk in your own confidence and your own innate power. Okay. And accept all elements of who and what you are. Let's move on. We've got integrity. So everything that you were doing, make sure you do it. You are moving in integrity, and take that leap of faith. It's scary, but I'm also hearing that because sometimes when we get indecisive, it can create an element of confusion. Because we're not making decisions, all right? And they're scary, especially if we're in that little hermit mode, or what we're building or creating within ourselves to extend to the world. It's a scary place, especially if you don't have anybody to bounce back on or share ideas with. And I'm also hearing sometimes with what you have, it's not to be shared, okay? Because we're in an element, or should we say we're in a society where it's very much copy and paste, okay? So if you're working on things, keep it private to a certain extent. I know sometimes it's easier to outsource certain things that we may need, but be very much aware of how much information you are giving out when you are doing what you are doing, because all it takes is for one person who may have the finances behind them to just take over. We see it all the time, people stealing designs and things like of that nature. So Spirit is saying just be very mindful of that and be aware of the copycat energy, okay? Because that's how some people are. And again, be mindful of who you have around you and assess why they are around you, because some people are just literally around to harvest your energy, to see your ideas. And, sometimes people just want a piece of the pie, even though they haven't helped to make it. Okay. So be aware. And again, really, I know it may sound paradoxical in what I'm saying, but you do, because if you are an empathic person, you're first, what's the word I'm looking for? When you first meet people, you assume naturally that people are just like you. And again, we don't always think of, bad and wicked people or people coming around us just to use and abuse. But then we will say that this is the life that we've had, just people using and abusing us. So again, it's using that discernment. It's being attached, but very much detached is what I'm hearing. But you've got all of these light codes coming in of fortune, prosperity. And again, once you set your intention on whatever it is you are building from the inside out, okay, it's going to bring fortune. It's going to bring prosperity for you. It's going to give you that element of self-liberation and self-power. Okay, power again, not to be abused. All right. And again, like I said, coming down, what's being filtered down through your ancestral lineage is something that has been watched, I want to say, over a period of time to see which person within your lineage was deemed worthy to have this spiritual gift, okay? And for some of you, what you may not realize is, again, your genealogy is very much a pick and mix, okay? And I mean this in the nicest of ways. You are if you look into your spiritual world or your spiritual life, if you remember any part of it again, you may realize that you come from so many different star constellations. You have visited so many Milky Ways and galaxies in your lifespan. And I mean, not just here now in the physical, I mean, from the moment of your inception to your conception. Okay, that's what is happening here. And now, if for those of you who have probably done DNA tests, you will see again now in your walk in life, you will see the mixed genealogy that you have. And this is a blessing for you because deep within your DNA codes, you may have an element of, for example, Asian heritage, Indian heritage, Caribbean, African, European. Okay. And all of these codes that are embedded deep within you are now working in unison. So again, this unity and this alignment that is happening, it's happening on every type of level, microcosmic level, macrocosmic level. There is an alignment happening. And like I said, you are experiencing this element of completion from your old life. Okay, putting to rest what no longer serves you in order for you to flourish. Okay, but you are being heavily guided. We've got spirit animals here, as well as ancestors, angels. Like, there's so many different ways people say these things, but you need to know that this alignment is happening in this day and time, and you are a chosen one of your bloodline in order to receive certain things. Okay, and again, the hard work that you have been putting in regards to breaking down generational curses, you are now creating generational wealth, abundance within your bloodline, within your DNA circuit first, and then it will extend into your physical life. So sometimes it may feel like things are falling apart, and it's only happening in order just to shake you, to let go of these people, places, or things that are trying to keep you distracted from your path. I'm also hearing, put on your warrior gear. Okay, but it's not for survival mode. This is a different type of energy that's coming in. Put on your spiritual warrior gear, all right, and take life by the, I'll just say phalanges. To be nice, I'm trying. I swear like a sailor. It's really bad, and I'm trying to rein myself in, but it's really hard sometimes. But yeah, you've got leap of faith. You've got paradox here as well, fluidity. And we've got Orion and Andromeda here. I think we've got Andromeda on the table twice. But we've got a very beautiful, serene, angelic diamond light coming in for you. All right? So meditate. Allow this energy to flow through your crown portal, because I think the last couple of reads we had, we saw the alignment literally taking place in the cards, where we had the sacral chakras, solar plexus, the heart, and then the throat came. Okay, and then this reading has gone straight into the crown portal. Okay, so you were fixing quite a lot energetically. Okay, but your ancestors are also helping you. For some of you, I'm also seeing maybe in your dream space as well, the intensity of your dreams. Some of you may have realized that you have been taken up, okay, in your dream space, and certain members of your ancestral lineage have raised you up. Okay, and they have literally done like a cosmic spiritual surgery on you. They've eradicated things or blockages, especially in your sacral energy. Okay, so you may wake up feeling like, oh my God, why was I laying down on this table? It felt so real, of you having a type of surgery or having a remembrance of, this a type of being just extracting a lot of, I'm seeing like this black gunky kind of fluid coming out of you. And maybe that's why fluidity came out. It's your time. This is your season. Okay, this is your season, and it's time for your bloodline to, how can I say this? There's an element of your bloodline that is now awakening that has had to be dormant for a period of, I want to say centuries, because again, we can see the changes within society and what is now being seen as accepted. Whereas before, for some of you, and I've said this before, who have that affiliation with the Salem witch hunts, okay, if you feel that your ancestry or your lineage experienced that, or you experienced the Salem witch hunts in a past life, okay, they've had to kind of test the waters in order to see, can we allow our gift to really shine in this day and time? Maybe just a little bit, so we'll give that person a little bit, but you are the one that's going to bring it all together, and you are the one that's going to master these gifts, but also you are the one that's going to pass it on to the next generation. Okay, and then your children will probably pass it on to the next generation, just to reignite, okay, that sacred flame within your DNA, within your bloodline, within your ancestry. Now is the time of the healer. Now is the time of the healers, okay? So really, where you've had to hide and, be a bit, not wanting to be too vulnerable, you're going to be walking in your power. And this is the reason why Spirit is saying, put your spiritual warfare suit on, because the minute you step into this, it's not as beautiful as most people think, because people are always sending energy in certain types of ways. Okay, so guys, I hope this message is making sense to you. But yeah, you are going to be walking into your personal golden age. Okay, so stay I want to say stay steadfast. All right, don't allow, again, people, places or things to make you feel that what you're doing or who you are, you cannot get there. You already are it. Okay, and in the spiritual world, there is so much conspiring to help you, even though it may not feel like it at this moment in time. Maybe right now you are having to tap into the strength within you in order to make sure that every day is running smoothly, and that is okay. But know that you are blessed, know that you are protected, and know that the wheels, I'm seeing the wheel of fortune, it's now spinning in your favor. So do not give up. As I always say, Rome was never built in a day, okay? So as long as you are laying down, even if it's just a brick a day, towards your goals and your dreams and your aspirations, do it, okay? The power that you need is coming from within. And sometimes when we're in these spaces, the Most High or our ancestors will give us, sometimes we see things and it seems really complex and we think, how or where do we start? And in these moments of silence, we can see how we can simplify things to get things moving. So that is the message. Get things moving. This is your year, okay? Do not let anyone tell you. Don't take advice from people who haven't done it already or are not in the process of doing it, okay? Because some people really walk around with a jealous energy, and sometimes they can say things in a very jokey kind of way, but within your own spirit, that did not feel nice, okay? So again, get a little book, write down all your ideas and see what you can work with in the here and now. What can you create with the resources you already have? Because sometimes we look around and we think, okay, I need this, I need that. Oh my God, that costs £200, that costs £500. How am I supposed to start? Just start with what you have, okay? And once you start moving, you will see that opportunities will start to flood in very unexpectedly, just because you are laying down a brick a day towards your dreams, goals and aspirations, guys. So stay positive, as sometimes I know it can be hard when life is life, and as I always say, but stay extremely positive. You are going to be flooded with downloads on what your next steps are, how or what it is you're supposed to be creating if you don't know what it is already. But this creation energy, it's been coming up, I think, for the past 3 reads. This creation energy is so important right now. It's for you to tap in to your inner child, to the divine within you, okay? And it's for you to make ripples in the ocean, to say, you know what, I'm here, I've survived through a lot, but you know what, I'm here and I'm going to make a change. I've made the changes I've needed to make within myself, so now I'm ready to share my love with the world and express my divinity to the world and give back, okay, guys? So I hope this message resonates. Love you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.